official is 186.
We had some issues this weekend, so didn't get to run good. Only went 190.
Only 190.
Only 190.
Can you tell me about your motorcycle?
Street luge. Power street luge.
Street luge. And how fast are you going to run?
Hopefully 100%.
100 miles an hour.
And handles great. It's really, really fast. Of course, in this crowd, really fast is a whole different thing. So our previous pad, we went 242. This run just now. So turbo high boost.
If you live in Texas and you want to go fast, you can always go to the drag strip, or you can do a track day at Texas World Speedway. But for those who want to go really fast, there's the Texas Mile. It's held twice a year on Saturday and Sunday at the Goliad County Airport. That's 3 hours south of Houston. Each vehicle accelerates for 1 mile and the speed's checked at the end of that mile. Then it has 3,000 feet to slow down. Motorcycles, pickup trucks, street cars, vintage cars, hot rods, land speed racers, they all compete. I also saw a bathtub, street luge, and lawnmower running. Runs are done on a first come first served basis, so drivers go down to the staging area and wait in line. There were over 700 runs on Saturday and Sunday this year. One motorcycle rider told me he made 40 runs last year, and he made 28 this year.
What do you want to know about it?
It's got a big turbo in the front.
Sure does. It's a 1994 Evo 2 Mitsubishi. It's got a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 74 millimeter turbo now. It used to have a 70 millimeter, and fuel injected, turbocharged, all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's all-wheel drive. It's an Evo. I use it for drag racing and doing miles. Used to hold the unlimited street record here until today, or yesterday, at 202, and it's gone 2:15.9 in Nebraska. So we had some issues this weekend, so didn't get to run good. Only went 190.
Only 190.
Only 190.
It's good.
That's about it.
Sorry, they're going to check to see if I am the fastest female ever here at the Texas Mile. So I think I beat it by 1 mile per hour. But
how fast did you go?
213. So I'm going to try to go 214 on this match.
What was it like?
It's pretty windy about half track, so it kind of blows me around.
Can you tell me how the data logger works, or what you guys are looking at?
Well, what we're looking at, the main thing we're concerned with is the air-fuel ratio, and then we're looking at the RPM at the shift points, and then we're going to see how much RPM we have going through the traps. On the previous pass with 236, we still had about 1,200 RPM left to go again, so we didn't make any changes. We just got on the rider a little bit, we went back out and picked up 6 miles an hour. See if there's any more left on the bike, or if we need to do some more adjusting on the rider or on the bike.
236 is a turbo Hayabusa?
236 was our previous pad. We went 242 this run just now. It's a turbo Hayabusa.
Is that's probably the fastest this weekend?
I think it's the fastest this weekend. It's about 20 miles an hour.
Wow.
And we think we might still have a little left. Our goal was 250 for the weekend. So
did you build the bike?
I built the bike. He actually bought the bike assembled. It had damage to it, and we tore it all apart, rebuilt it, reconfigured it. And this is our first attempt at land speed record racing. We've always been drag racing, and he wanted to come out. That's the owner of the bike, wanted to come out do land speed racing. So this is our first attempt.
Whose turbo is it, or which turbo are you
It's
using?
Richard's R60 turbo. It's Super Ultra turbo kit.
Single turbo?
Single turbo with a liquid to air intercooler, and we ran about 36, 37 pounds boost that time.
You have to modify the fuel injectors to put in extra fuel for that?
We have auxiliary injectors on it with a standalone ECU to run the second set of injectors on it. And so that's mainly what we use for controlling our fuel. We map the stock ECU with a power commander, which is a piggyback computer, and run that. And then for the top end, we don't mess with the primary injector. We just
What's it like going 250 miles an hour?
It's very exhilarating. I can't really describe it very well. I think they talk about people getting the tunnel vision. You know how you lose your peripheral perception, and the faster you go, the more you lose. So it's a lot of fun. This is actually the guys from Third Coast put this bike together for us. This is our first attempt. This is my first attempt at any land speed racing, and I know it's their first attempt at building a bike for this application. So to come out here and basically set the stage for the rest of the field is pretty impressive for us. We're happy.
Tell me about your bike.
Well, I can't tell you a whole lot about it. It's a Z10 with a Z11 head on it. It's run 15 times at the Bonneville Salt Flats.
How fast did you run in Bonneville?
What? Oh, fastest official is 186. Had a few piece of runs were faster than that before something broke.
It's a turbo?
Yeah.
What other modifications have you made?
Well, it's originally it was 999 cc's, now 1052. Got the forged pistons and the turbo pistons, stronger connecting rods.
Stock crank, stock heads.
It's a ZX11 head.
Oh, did you have to drop the compression some when you went to
The turbo pistons are a dish piston. It's around 7.5 to 8 to 1 compression.
How much boost do you run?
Out here, not much because I can't get it loaded enough in time. It's really set up for Bonneville. It's got too big a turbo on it for out here, but we're doing what we can do. I saw about 15 pounds that time. It should run up to about 25 pounds. At Bonneville, it does. You got a 2 mile run up there.
Did you build this yourself?
Yeah. Better, still not. I don't understand this.
Is driving this bike, or I hope so. And his speed is 153 point.
So how's your day going?
It's going good.
How fast you go?
Did 187.
And what's your car?
It's a Porsche 997 Turbo.
And what modifications have you made?
This car was tuned by Evolution Motorsports out of Tempe, Arizona. It's got basically their bolt-on kit, big turbos and intercoolers. And
does it raise the boost pressure, or are they just put in bigger turbos?
yeah, the boost is raised from about 15 pounds stock to about 18 pounds.
You have to change the computer some for that too?
Yep, computer modifications, bigger intercoolers, headers, exhaust.
And where are you from?
Tempe, Arizona.
Okay, and your name?
Todd Zaccone.
All right, thanks.